When I tell you, these have made my life so much better. Look how organized. Yes. Okay, you gotta push it and pull it. It's got a little lock on there. So I can close all the way. Get it? Close all the way.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know.
You said it was over. You shine right through my heart. Why you let these hoes say what we had right out? But ooh, I was so mad. I was so mad. Ooh, you so mad. You so mad. In my music video, I'm gonna be like, this right here is the spot where fire took my Spotify picture, my little, right here. Yep, I had on them slides. This is where I took it. And this used to be a car wash, and now it's a ballpark. I used to drive my car right there. That's a part of the old car wash. And get it done. It's funny how fast and how extreme life can change. Literally in a heartbeat. And that's why I keep reminding myself to just always look forward. Keep looking forward. If I try to look in the past now, I'll just look forward, because everybody started from somewhere. Everybody that is someone great or is successful, however they define success, started from somewhere where they weren't that. So I don't need to look at where I'm at now and think I can only be that. I can be anything. And I'm going to encourage other people to remember that they can do anything as well. And let me say, I think these vitamins are working. You're supposed to take 4 a day. They're these vegan gummy vitamins. They have all types of stuff in it. And like, I thought I was only going to take 2, but I started to look on the side and read how many of each ingredient are in there. And some of the things like biotin and like magnesium, there's not a whole lot in there, even when you take a full dose. So I'm like, let me follow directions. That's a reoccurring theme with me, not following directions. So I went on ahead and started taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Because low key in the evening, right before I go to bed, I want to snack, but I don't want to eat too heavy. I stopped eating. You're supposed to stop around 9, but then I learned for like spiritual things and you want to remember your dreams or lucid dream or anything like that, you need to stop eating around 7. So I'm not going to say I get peckish, but it's like, yes, I do get peckish around that time. So that's a perfect time to take the other 2 gummies because my brain feels like it's a snack. So I have so much energy this morning. Usually I'm dragging a little bit. And I do say I did not want to get out of my bed. Like, it was comfortable. But it was like I didn't want to push back washing the clothes, because then I would push it back another day. Because who is coming to wash clothes in the middle of the day when you have anxiety in crowds? Not me. And this is the spot where I did a photo shoot with my Spenno. With Spenno. He was my best friend and my dog and my everything. And he's dead now. He died after my husband died. We just walking down memory lane today, aren't we? I'm not sad though. I'm missing him less and less as the time goes by. I thought time didn't heal all wounds, but I'm starting to think maybe that's not true. And this is the spot where I did that video with the green scarf on, where I was supposed to be making a video about adjusting the changes, and I ended up making a video about how I lost custody of my kids for 8 years. All right, everything comes in 3s. That's 3 nostalgic spots we've gone to, so that's it. My clothes will be done in 9 minutes. I put a timer on. I'm really glad I bought those laundry bags. Tell me why Rod's friend has the same bags. And he said that the straps broke on his, so I'm being super extra careful with mine. I'm going to sit out here and just enjoy being outside. I'm really enjoying these trees. I feel like I'm in the company of old friends. Like, I'm so used to being alone my whole life growing up. I was always outside. I really wasn't welcomed anywhere. Nobody wanted me. And the trees and the birds are reoccurring themes throughout my life. They're just always around, and they're like family members to me.
Entra en nadie, la follaré toda la noche hasta que me canse. Me tienes zumbando y no soy su esposo. Puedo ser tu papi porque soy un fucking loco. Mientras los atraco, el pastel está en la taza. La semilla en su cara se abre como calabaza. Me ama.
When I tell you I hate being away from home, I do not like being away from my kids. I just sat here and I was thinking about home and I got teary-eyed. Like, I do not like being away from them. I don't like that at all. It don't feel natural. It don't feel right. I want to go home. I hate being away from them.
She said, I don't see Papa in the house no way. There's a suicide note on the door. And I was like,
Whew. That was a workout. Oh, man. Look at all that. Whew. I'm glad Roger washed his own clothes now. About to get fired to wash her own clothes. Shoot. And now we have no power for however long between 8 and 12 because the city is working on the power grid. Doesn't it make more sense to do that in the middle of the night? Like, we can't cook. The air is off. There's no lights. Like, okay. Look at Birdie. All my animals like to snuggle. Look at him. That little snuggle bucket. You mad that heater ate all you got out of the blanket? All right, so the laundry is done. We've had our morning meeting with me and the kids sitting in a circle and us telling each other our dreams, making connections, and having a family meeting. This is the time where we discuss any issues, we figure out what we're doing for the day so that we're not like getting in each other's way. If anybody needs help from one of the other family members, this is the time to let them know, you know, hey, I'm working on this project, can you help me? Or hey, I need to record in the kitchen, can you not be in there? Whatever. That's our time to do that. So now I've already cleaned the kitchen and I've made my tea. I'm doing Robos today. And I am wiping these down because you know I cannot stand those sticky handles and doorknobs, and I do not like when my seasonings are sticky. So I am waiting for my tea to cool down, and I'm waiting for my water to boil for my jasmine rice, and I'm gonna go ahead and saute them some Brussels sprouts. We are a few days away from our food stamps, so that usually means all the foods that are quick to make for the teenagers, they've gone through. It's summertime, so they like to do salads, sandwiches, burritos, stuff that's quick, stuff that's easy. So I usually end up being the one to cook the last week or so of the month, just so that they're not walking around grumbling, acting like they don't know how to cook, because we primarily eat raw foods and foods that have to be made. So we don't buy the pre-made meals and stuff like that. That cuts down on food that I have to buy, that cuts down on buying unhealthy food, and that makes it so that they have to cook. So, you know, I have saved a lot of money on food because teenagers are lazy. They will be hungry before they'll go cook. But once they do cook, you know, it's amazing. They in here making 3-course meals and they feed each other. Because it's 3 of them. It's 1 of me. I'm not about to be the only one around here doing stuff. Cleaning and hustling and cooking. No, we all gonna do that. We all gonna do that. We're a group. We do everything as a group. And ever since we started moving as a unit, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, I've been so less stressed, and I feel like they have too. These are super dirty. I got these from Aldi. But see, when you use rice, you don't need a whole bunch of vegetables. I'm going to cut these up, season them real good, saute them, add some vinegar, and mixed with the rice. This will be something to eat off of all day. I'm going to wash these real good, strain them, and then cut them up. Look, I had to peel the outside of them because they were so dirty. I've never had to do that. So they were big, but they ain't that big now. Now I'm going to have to rewash them. That was gross. Look, much cleaner. I need my stuff clean. All right, let's finish cutting these up. I added some yellow peppers and onion. I need to go cut up some garlic while I let this cook. This is cooking in coconut oil. I'm going to add both of these salts in a few minutes. I'm going to go cut some garlic. Okay, I added the garlic. Something else I'm taking more seriously is my, like, intake of sugar. Which, I don't use sugar, but I use agave. And, I mean, if you eat any type of, well, food, it usually has sugar in it. But I'm using less agave. I usually use 2 tablespoons. Now I'm only using 1 tablespoon. And eventually I'll get down to like a teaspoon and then like no sweetener at all. I want to get to the point where I'm only putting healthy stuff in my body. I really want to optimize myself. I really want to be, at the end of this, on an all raw food diet. Like juice and stuff and just all of that. I don't want to derive most of my pleasure from food. I'm starting to get my sense of smell back. Alright, this is looking good. If you notice, I don't cover my vegetables because I want them to be tender but crispy. I don't want them to be soggy. So like, I've added my salt and I just put my garlic in there. Now I'm going to go get some seasonings. I'm going to keep it real minimal. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use some ground mustard, some paprika. I'm going to use a little bit of smoked paprika. And then I've got some, what is this? Chipotle? Yes. To make it, you know, a little spicy. And then I gotta do my turmeric. And then that should be it. I don't need anything else. What's that? I'm not using curry. And then, of course, I gotta go in with my vinegar. Alright, this is what it looks like. The reason that I use the smoked paprika and the chipotle is to give this umami, which is like a meaty flavor. You know, it's very filling. I never liked meat when I ate it, but vegetables taste better with a little umami. Okay, now we're at the point. I'm going to cover it for about 2 minutes just so the thick parts get a little tender, but we're almost done. And once I see it get a little charred, I'm going to turn the temperature up to about an 8. It's on about a 6 right now. That's when I'll add the vinegar. That's what I'm looking for, that char. See? Now I'm going to add my vinegar. Alright, and we're done. That's what we're looking for. Jasmine rice is done. Didn't put it on time at the first. Thank God for intuition. My Amazon packages just got here, and I'm very excited. I ordered 3 special menu items for a collaborative video that I'm doing with Keensy Queen. I'm very excited. Me, her, and I believe like 7 other creators all are doing this eat a food of a specific color challenge, and I chose black. So the things that I ordered came. So I already have my menu put together and everything. I'm so excited about it. And also, I ordered something that Just Jazzy had on her Amazon haul the other day. Can you guess what it is? I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow, and I am so excited about it. Shout out to Just Jazzy. Please go follow her page. She's amazing. I love her. She's a great mom, and she's really funny. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'm really looking forward to making that video tomorrow. You are not going to believe what I bought.